Welcome to the Sci-Fi Evolution channel. The Galactic Council Chamber, the sanctuary of diplomacy located atop the Crystal Tower, was buzzing with anticipation. Fluorescent panels cast a soft, ethereal light on the gathering of ambassadors from all over the galaxy, each of whom proudly and purposefully presented their own kind. Among them stood Counselor Kieran Vecht, a figure of quiet determination in the maelstrom of interstellar politics. When Kieran stepped forward to address the congregation, there was a palpable tension in the air, the weight of his words, weighed down by the promise of revelation, hung in the air like a celestial body on the verge of collapse. Across the room, Chancellor Zarnon's gaze glared at Kieran with the intensity of a supernova, his expression a mask of barely concealed skepticism. "Distinguished delegates," Kieran began, his voice resonating with clarity that cut through the tense atmosphere like a laser through a foggy haze. "Today I have come to you to address a matter of the utmost importance." A muffled murmur swept through the assembly, a chorus of whispers that spread through the huge chamber like distant celestial bodies communicating across the expanse. The delegates' eyes sparkled with speculation, their curiosity fueled by a tantalizing hint of forbidden wisdom. Yet Zrak remained unperturbed, a shadowy figure lurking at the periphery of the Council's collective consciousness. His presence loomed like a menacing ghost, casting doubt over every word Kieran uttered with the seriousness of a black hole absorbing the radiance of truth. "The ability for harmony and cooperation among Terrans is limitless," Liera argued, her voice unwavering in the face of growing opposition. "Their hidden power, hidden from the prying eyes of the universe, is the key to resolving our most pressing disputes." Zarnon's lips curled into a smirk, which was a silent rebuttal to Kieran's bold statements. The Chancellor's eyes glittered with a predatory gleam, as if he was ready to use any opportunity to undermine Kieran's vision of a brighter future. Liera, undeterred by the specter of opposition, delved into the depths of their shared uncertainty. With every word she uttered, she created a tapestry of hope and opportunity, painting a vision of unity in the vastness of space. When the echo of Liera's words died away in the silence of the council chamber, a tense atmosphere descended over the meeting. The promise of revelation and the threat of strife hung in the air. At that moment, the fate of the galaxy hung in the balance, wavering between the darkness of doubt and the light of opportunity. Only time will tell which path they will eventually choose, leading them to the elusive shores of peace and understanding. After Liera's passionate speech to the Galactic Council, Counselor Vecht embarked on a dangerous expedition into the heart of uncertainty, delving into the unexplored depths of the mysterious kingdom of Terra. The path ahead was full of dangers, but Vecht was determined in his quest to solve the mystery that plagued their galaxy. However, their efforts were opposed by the Guardians of the Mystery of Terra, who united against the incoming wave of investigations, blocking access and sealing the records, which stood like silent guards against their efforts. The Guardians of a long-hidden truth, undaunted by the specter of opposition, have confirmed their determination. Amidst the maelstrom of uncertainty, they moved forward, overcoming every obstacle, getting closer to unraveling the hidden truth underlying the mysterious realm of Terra. However, as they delved deeper into the maze of intrigue, the seeds of suspicion continued to sprout, shrouding Kieran's every move in a web of doubt and uncertainty. In the shadows, unseen and unspoken, lurked the specter of betrayal, a malevolent force ready to strike when least expected. Delving into the heart of uncertainty, Kieran knew that the path ahead would be full of dangers, trials and tribulations that would test his resolve to the limit. However, with every step they took, they were getting closer to the truth. In the heart of the mysterious Terran kingdom, the truth awaits, holding the key to a new era of peace and prosperity for the galaxy. In Chapter 3, the Council members embark on a journey into the depths of the mystical realm of Terra, on the verge of discovery. With each step forward, they delve deeper into the maze of intrigue, their determination unshakable amid the maelstrom of uncertainty. Their quest for enlightenment leads them to the sacred halls of the archives of Terra, where ancient texts and forbidden knowledge are hidden among dusty relics and forgotten epics. With each page turned, they delve deeper into the history of the Terrans, searching for clues to unravel the secrets that lie dormant beneath the surface. However, their efforts are met with resistance from the keepers of this ancient knowledge. The guardians of the mystery of Terra united against the oncoming flood of investigations, their doors and archives sealed like silent guardians, guardians of the truth that had long been hidden in the shadows. Undeterred by the looming threat of opposition, they remained steadfast in their commitment to protecting Terra's secrets. Kieran continued, unwavering in his determination despite the maelstrom of uncertainty. With each obstacle he overcame, he was getting closer to discovering the truth hidden in the very heart of the mysterious kingdom of Terra. Nevertheless, as he plunged deeper into the maze of intrigue, the seeds of suspicion continued to sprout, their tendrils casting a web of doubt and uncertainty over Kieran's every move. In the shadows, unseen and unspoken, lurked the specter of betrayal, a malevolent force ready to strike when least expected. Kieran was not alone in his search for the truth. Old and new allies rallied to his cause, their voices raised in protest against the impending darkness. Together they set off into the heart of uncertainty, their collective determination shining like a beacon against the looming shadows. As Kieran continued his journey, he knew that the path ahead would be full of challenges. In the 4th chapter, Kieran Vecht went on a journey to unravel the secrets of the hidden weapons of the Terrans. However, he soon discovered that he was entangled in a web of deception, and invisible forces were working against him. Despite the looming threat of opposition, he remained resolute, wading through treacherous waters of uncertainty. With each obstacle he overcame, he was getting closer to the truth hidden in the heart of the mysterious realm of Terra. However, the deeper they plunged into the maze of intrigue, the more formidable the challenges they faced. The seeds of suspicion continued to sprout, their tendrils intertwining, forming a complex web of doubt and uncertainty surrounding Kieran's every action. In the shadows, unseen and unspoken, lurked the specter of betrayal, a malevolent force ready to strike when least expected. It was in the darkest corners of the council chamber that the first whispers of betrayal reached Kieran's ears. Venomous words laced with malice and deception were uttered by allies who were once unshakable in their loyalty, now teetering on the brink of betrayal. Their loyalty was shaken by promises of power and influence. And yet, even when faced with this ghost, Kieran remained unperturbed, his determination unwavering in the face of the oncoming darkness. With each challenge he overcame, he came closer to discovering the truth hidden in the heart of the mysterious Terran kingdom. As he plunged into the realm of uncertainty, Kieran realized that the path ahead would be full of dangers. Nevertheless, he kept going, determined to unearth the truth and restore the balance of power in Terran affairs. The crucible of trials and tribulations would test his resolve to the limit, but with each step forward, he was getting closer to discovering the truth hidden in the heart of the mysterious Terran kingdom. This truth held the key to ushering in a new era of peace and prosperity for the galaxy. The council chamber was filled with an electric atmosphere as Councillor Kieran Vecht prepared for a confrontation with Chancellor Zarnon, a clash of ideologies that would determine the future of the galaxy. The air was heavy with the weight of centuries-old rivalry and the whisper of secrets. Kieran stepped forward again, his voice ringing with clarity that cut through the tense atmosphere like a laser through a fog. Chancellor Zarnon's eyes glared at Kieran with the intensity of a supernova, his expression a mask of barely concealed hostility. The delegates began to murmur, and Kieran's voice rose above the rest. His voice resonated with a determined tone, reflecting off the crystal walls of the ward. Today I stand before you to reveal the truth hidden at the heart of the mysterious Terran kingdom, the secret weapon that holds the key to our collective salvation. A murmur swept through the assembly, a chorus of whispers that spread through the vast chamber like distant celestial bodies communicating through the void. The delegates' eyes danced with speculation, their curiosity fueled by the tantalizing prospect of forbidden knowledge. But Zrak remained unperturbed, his gaze fixed on Kieran like a predator watching its prey. His lips curled into a grin, a silent challenge to Kieran's bold statements, as if he dared to delve into the treacherous depths of uncertainty. The potential for both destruction and salvation has long been shrouded in mystery, Kieran continued, his voice unwavering in the face of adversity. The galaxy has hidden a secret weapon that could usher in a new era of peace and prosperity. Zarnon's lips curled into a sneer, tacitly refuting Kieran's audacious claims. His gaze flickered with predatory intensity, as if he was daring Kieran to continue. In the face of general uncertainty, they moved forward, unwavering in the face of opposition. With each spoken word, they created a tapestry of hope and potential, a vision of unity amidst the chaos of interstellar politics. As the echo of Kieran's words died away in the depths of the council chamber, a tense silence fell over the assembly, full of the promise of revelation and the threat of strife. In that fleeting moment, the fate of the galaxy hung in the balance, wavering between the darkness of doubt and the light of opportunity. Only time will tell which path will eventually lead them to the elusive shores of peace and understanding. After the climactic confrontation, Counselor Kieran Vecht remained steadfast amid the shifting currents of uncertainty. Her unwavering determination has guided her through the turbulent waters of interstellar affairs, seeking to foster reconciliation and understanding in the sacred halls of the Galactic Council Chamber. The path of the galaxy had reached its peak, but the path ahead remained fraught with dangers and potential. As the echoes of their passionate call for unity faded, the council chamber was filled with palpable tension, weighed down by centuries of rivalry and whispered secrets. Once divided by suspicion and distrust, the delegates now stood on the brink of reconciliation, their eyes burning with a flickering flame of hope and opportunity. With every passing moment, the icy grip of uncertainty began to melt, breaking down the barriers that had separated the disparate factions for a long time. The galaxy's allies, both old and new, rallied to Kieran's cause, their voices raised in protest against the impending darkness. Amidst the ever-changing tides, Chancellor Zarnon remained a shadowy figure hiding on the periphery of the collective. The once stone facade of his face began to crack, revealing a flicker of doubt and uncertainty. The weight of his actions began to weigh on him. But even as the specter of betrayal loomed, Kieran's resolve remained unshakable. Her unwavering commitment to peace and unity shone like a beacon amid the oncoming darkness. With every word she spoke and gesture she made, she sought to bridge the gap between the disparate factions of the galaxy. They have forged new alliances based on trust and cooperation, ushering in a new era of interstellar diplomacy. In the heart of the council chamber, Kieran stood at the forefront of this journey. The path from uncertainty to enlightenment was a testament to the power of determination and understanding. In the face of challenges, they have paved the way for harmony and tranquility. Despite the uncertainty of the future, they knew that their efforts would not be in vain. One thing was clear: the galaxy had taken its first steps towards a brighter future.